according to what I read and what I hear from inside Iran, many people, however, they were worried about any kind of possible hit back of Israel to Iran. But most of them, according to what I am hearing, they assure that that Israeli targets within Iran wouldn't be Iranian population, and even they see a kind of even this war, Iranian population, domestic Iran reacts is totally different with the great powers or even regional powers about this attack and the tension that is going on between Israel and Iran, because people at the moment see any kind of opportunity as an opportunity to release from this regime after 45 decades. And because of the rising the inflation rate so much, and even you cannot imagine that just within just a few hours of Iranian attack, the dollar price has raised at least has raised a lot, and so it makes this economic situation and economic life for the people very hard, regarding even the yesterday they had. So, and even they have tried also to put more pressure and cracking down the domestic environment by putting force on again about the hijab, the veiling, and something like that, because they don't want to have the popular protest that people think that at the moment regime is on its weakest point because of the foreign engagements, especially across the region. Hezbollah is just looking as one of the main proxies of Iran, and the oldest one looks forward to pushing to Israel and put pressure on Israel more through its attack by that side of the South Lebanon especially. But how much it would be effective and impress Israel acts in and performance, especially towards Iran and also in the region, and especially regarding the Israel-Hamas war. It creates some problem for Israel, but otherwise, I don't think that it would be so much effective, because at the point, I think there are some in the vaccine, because it is a political decision. So many things are coming inside, this decision, and also going out. So there are some, I think, limitations even for Israel, because Israel at the moment, it's very critical for Israel because of the destiny, especially of the hostages, Israeli hostages within the Hamas hand. So it is very important, and I think it's the first priority for Israel and Iran, and even Hezbollah and other proxies near to the Israel knows this very well. So they try, and even it's very interesting. I should say that even Iran, through the a kind of negotiation and talks with indirect talks, according to their claim that they have indirect talks with the U.S. administration, especially Biden administration at the time. Iran quite use and manipulate this situation. Because Washington actually wants to be more, they don't want any more engagement inside the Middle East, especially with war, because if any war is coming, even with the Iranian proxies, with Hezbollah and the others and Hamas, however, I think that they are not at this capability to start a war with Israel. U.S. should come in support of Israel. If it would be a kind of all-out war, an open war, US doesn't want to be engaged within this war, this kind of war. But it wouldn't. I don't think that it goes to that kind of war at all because of the factors that I mentioned before. But this hesitation of US and even the disengagement will of the US will create opportunity for Iran and also its proxies, especially the proxies to the Israeli borders, including Hezbollah and the others. So it creates opportunity to be more, aggressive towards Israel. But I think they are also uh, in a kind of rational thinking, and even the kind of, they are not as much as we think that they are irrational at all. They think that how they can do something against Israel, but again, they have their, calculation and think about the equation, especially their position in the region. If US doesn't want to support Israel, as they say publicly, Israel will go to act according to what is correct. I don't think that they will wait. But however, I'm sure that Israel not only have the support of the US as its main ally in the region, but also UK and even the others, especially the Europeans and G7 countries. And within this, I think we should I just mentioned this. I just remember Russia, because Russia is also very important in the region, and also it is ally of Iran. But I don't think that Russia goes for support for Iran. Israel has the support of every single extra-regional countries with its attack, possible and likely attack in future with Iran, or any harsh decision against the Iranian regime. Israel will also have its calculation within the region, and especially towards the proxies, which is near to Israel, because they also know and well aware of that, of the Iran's strategic depth, how much it is vast and broad in the region. So also they should care about all these, this strategic depth. So according to their calculation, they will go for a kind of retaliation, but how much it would be harsh and to which targets they will do it, and also at what time, I think we should wait and see.